What do you do?
Studying psychology.
Interesting. What made you study psychology?
Mum, a little bit. She did psychology, and then I just felt like doing psychology as well. Like, it was just
Yeah.
interesting.
Do you feel that your parents influence the thing that you're going to do because you get exposed to it? You have a preview into it?
A little bit, yes, I think. But my parents do such different things. I don't think it entirely influenced what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little bit, definitely.
What sort of psychology did your mum do?
She did criminal.
Is that
Yeah.
what you want to
No.
do? No, what do you want
I'm
to
doing
do?
a general psychology, yeah. More like general psychologist.
How far are you into your studies?
I just finished my undergrad. I start master's next year.
Have you loved it?
I've loved it so far, yes.
Do you think
I
it's your purpose?
I'm not. Well, yes and no, because I've always been more intrigued by philosophy, but I think psychology has more of a career, and I could still use some philosophies in it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you came down that pathway. Have you spoken to anyone that's doing the thing that you want to do so you can get an insight into
yes,
it?
loads.
That's really important.
Loads, yeah.
So you know what it's going to be like.
Yeah, I know the process is rigorous. I know how hard it is managing your own mental health afterwards. I've talked about that with quite a few people, and did help. That perspective helped.
Yeah.
A lot.
Do you think it's more important to go for a job where you make lots of money or something that you really feel like you're going to love?
Something I feel like I'm gonna love, but money's important too, I think.
Yeah.
But not as important, no.
Do you think you make more money if you do something that you love?
Well, monetary, yes. I mean, monetary, not always, but I guess like the happy richness is like better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. How about you? What do you do?
I'm a remote personal assistant.
You're a remote personal assistant. That's
Yes.
interesting. For what? What is your?
So personal meaning that I work for an individual and not a company.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I handle his personal life and not his work life. Yeah, so I handle mostly like appointments, reservations, airplane bookings, like
Yep.
itineraries, things like that.
Yep.
So it's more on a personal basis, yeah.
How did you fall into that?
Originally, I actually was a chef. I went to culinary school and then I worked in a restaurant for a little bit and I realized that it wasn't serving me. I had no work-life balance and everything was like extremely stressful. Then after that, I decided that I wanted to take more things into my own hands. So I became a private chef and I was actually his private chef for 2 years before he asked me to be his assistant. Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah.
How important now that, because obviously this person is very successful.
Yes.
They're worth a lot of money, I imagine.
Yes.
Having that experience as someone who's employed under that individual, usually people that will give you opportunity, it's because you've added a lot of value to their particular life, or they can see that you're really got a great work ethic, or you're really easy to work with, maybe you're all those things. What do you think are the key fundamental things in creating opportunity?
I think honestly, opportunity presents itself to everybody. I think people just do not have the nerve or self-confidence to take it. And a lot of times I find myself rejecting opportunity because I think I can't do it. But in reality, you just need to push yourself and accept everything as an opportunity.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people tend to reject opportunity because they think it's limited and they think like, oh, I can't take this because it's going to lead me down this path and that path and this path. It's like, stop focusing so much on the path and focus on the journey. If something brings you happiness, like the money will come. Like people will see your value as long as you're doing something that's like right to you, that goes along with your morals and your standings, and then eventually you can figure the rest out later. That's just my perspective.
Do you think at school we're just programmed not to think in a risk? So we sort of quite risk adverse. So it's all about wrong and right answers, right?
Yeah.
And then you finish school, and then you sort of figure out that in life, the people that are the most successful are the ones that take the biggest risks and think a bit outside the box, just not take the standard pathway.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
your boss probably didn't take the standard pathway. You obviously haven't.
Yeah.
Do you wish now, going back, because a lot of people do exactly what you've done. They go in as a chef and they realise, oh my goodness, I've got no life, I'm working weekends, this is really hard work. Do you think like a lot of people should like have a preview at the thing that they're doing before they do it?
I'll tell you this, there's not a single chef out there that's a chef because of the pay or because of the job hours or anything.
They love it.
It's passion. There's not a single person that's like, I want to be a chef because I'm going to be rich. No.
Yeah.
Then not a single person is going to be like, I want to be a chef because work-life balance. Like in what world? Like the F&B industry, the hospitality industry is some of the most like cruel, drilling, militaristic, like it's actually insane. So A lot of people do things for passion. I really do think that. But I also believe that industries tend to snuff out that passion so easily. And it's like, at the end of the day, I still love cooking. And that's why I left. Because I knew if I stayed in it, I wouldn't. I would eventually reach a point where I would hate the thing that I love to do. And that's not what I want to do. So
Would you ever? I follow a guy on YouTube. His name's Gaz Oakley. He's a really interesting guy if you love food, and he's got an amazing book out called Plant to Plate. I should tag him in this particular piece of content. But the one thing I love about his channel is he moved to Scotland on a farm, and he grew like a farm there, like vegetables, and he started to create these amazing. And his channel's like really beautiful actually. And he just releases books and creates content. But he was a chef in London and all these high-end restaurants.
yeah.
Do you think like personal brand is so big now and building an audience and those sorts of things? Do you think like moving forward in your future you'll come back to food but maybe in a new environment like that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I would. But I think a lot of things would have to change in the industry for me to step into a commercial kitchen. But to privately work for myself, definitely. Yeah.
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 What made you prefer being a personal assistant to a private chef?
I think
What pushed you over?
I mean, I work from home now. I have a very relaxed lifestyle. I get to determine my hours. I get to determine a lot of things. Like, I get to travel. I'm here on vacation
Where are
right
you
now.
from?
I'm from Singapore, but I live in Bangkok.
Yep.
Yeah, so realistically, I think it's just the freedom. Money cannot buy freedom. Money cannot buy time.
Yeah.
So if I have this time and freedom to spend with my loved ones, like, who doesn't want a job like that? Who wouldn't take an opportunity like that? You know, like, it would. I realized to myself, like, if I did not take this opportunity, I would really be so dumb. So, and yeah.
You? Do you looking for freedom in your job? Do you think you'll start your own business? Will you work for someone?
Well, I want to start my own business eventually. Yes.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Why not straight away?
Well, because I want it to be in the stream that I've picked for myself right now. I want to be a psychologist and I want to be registered.
So you need to work under someone?
Well, I do need to work under someone and I need certain qualifications to do it. So I have to get through my master's and get through like one part of my degree is actually working under someone else, which is they kind of regulate how I'm working well with the ethics of it. And there's so many parts of it that I can't do just by myself.
And then once you finish that, you'll work?
Then I could, work by myself. Yeah, I could decide my own hours. I could schedule, and then I could also help out in my free time, which I think was very important to me when I picked psychology. I didn't want to just do it for the money. I could give therapy for free, and I could pick that if I had my own business, which is nice.
I started my own business when I was 16.
Oh, wonderful.
I sold it not long ago. But the one really cool thing is, when I had my daughters, and I used to take them to playgroup on a Thursday morning, I felt like I was the richest parent in every way, because I was the only dad that was there.
Right.
Every other dad was at work.
Yeah.
I had a business, but like my business worked for me. I didn't work in my business, right?
That's great, yeah.
Do you think like school and the education system really gives people that preview to see what it looks like in the job, or do you feel like they're just sort of getting you through the right and wrong answers at school and university? Do you feel like you really get the actual juice of the job?
I feel like it depends entirely. Some people are so passionate about what they want to do with their lives. They're so sure that school is the right pathway for them, and they end up loving what they do in their lives. Some people, when they're
How
not
do you find
sure,
that passion?
I'm not sure, honestly. It really, again, it depends from person to person, right? Her being a chef as well, it came from somewhere. I don't think she was she wasn't born chef. She found to love it, and then eventually ended up
There actually is a
choosing
formula
that.
to find it.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know what it is? You guys may not agree. I don't know. I believe life is all about experiences.
Agreed.
And until you actually experience stuff, you really don't know if you're going to like something or not. But because we say no to opportunities all the time, we don't experience that many things.
Right.
And as we get older, it's super difficult to experience. You guys are younger than me, obviously, but like during your life, you'll find that when you get to like in your 30s, you have a partner or you get married, you've got kids, you have a mortgage, responsibility, a pet, and then all of a sudden you don't have the same autonomy and freedom as a young person. So then we don't find our passion because we don't have the flexibility to try, because the cost of trying is a lot more severe than when we're like 15 and 16. So I think like what you've done is like you go work in something and then realise this is shit. I don't like the other things that it gives me. I find that that's a big thing as well. Like, you may love food, but that's different from working in a commercial kitchen every single weekend, right? That like the love, they're different things.
Yeah. I mean, my mom's always told me that you can always figure out what you want to do by process of elimination.
Yes.
Try everything, and if you don't want to do it, that's how you know it's not for you.
You've got a smart
Move on
mum.
to the next thing. Yeah. And she said that stop stressing yourself out about figuring out what you want to do forever. We're like adaptive creatures, humans.
Yes.
We're extremely adaptive. If you think I'm going to be a vet the rest of my life, you will be punished by being a vet the rest of your life. And it's like, or you, whatever, insert like career here. But like, realistically, I genuinely feel if you don't know what you want to do, you're going to experience so many different things in life. You're going to realize that there's so many things that you can do, that you're willing to do, that you see opportunities in so many different areas that, you know, most people who have their life on this one track will never see. And so I think everybody should go into everything with an open mind and like you said, experience. That's it. All you're trying to gain is experience. You don't have to get it perfect the first time. You don't have to keep trying if you don't like it. You don't have to like think, oh, I'm a failure if I give up. Yeah, so.
When I was younger, I was a signed artist, and I thought that like my mission or my purpose was to like release music and put it out into the world, right? Like that's what I actually thought it was. And then I found that the favorite things that used to happen to me at gigs wasn't when I was performing to like a massive audience or being on stage with like really famous people and touring. I was like the small gig and I played an original and someone cried because of it, or they said, oh my God, we love this track on your album. And then when I got into the education side of things, I realized that impact was the thing that I loved.
Right.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know how you pick a job and you think that's it, I love music obviously, but I thought music's my passion, it's my mission, but it's actually the impact of it, that like the way it moves people, the art of it that really connected to my soul and my heart.
Right.
I feel you don't get that until you do the thing,
Agreed.
Yeah.
because you can't find that. Like
No.
food, like
Yeah.
it's something that you would connect so many things to food that
Yeah.
doesn't live in a kitchen.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
sharing a meal,
Yeah.
creating memories around it. That's good.